And guess what? We're back, and somebody didn't reset the scoreboard. Well, he'll fix that. Just you hang on a minute. But we are back here for game number 2 of the evening, the JV contest. So we'll have that for you in just a minute. There we go. He's old, but he can actually do it when he has to. And I'm glad you just said, I said that, John, not you, because I'd have slugged you for saying it.
I just keep my mouth shut.
That's good. That's good. Good. You're learning, young man. Welcome in here to the JV contest. It'll be 2 10-minute running halves, ladies and gentlemen. So buckle in wherever you are. Smoke them if you have them, I guess. And we'll get starting lineups kind of as we go here. It is Mason Shipman, Allie Bunnell, Haley Hendricks, Janelle Heaton, and Abby Starbuck. Hendricks with it. Shot no good. Rebound kicked around, and we'll try to get. It is Megan and Ella Erlacher. Also Ella Rigg, Welch, and number 15, who is Addison Link. Here, I'll put it there, John, so you can see too. And the Cougars jump out on top, 2-0. Shipman dribbling down, bounces into Bunnell. She'll shoot, shot won't go. And she and Ella Erlacher tie it up. Sorry, I keep thinking of UR-LAHCR, not ER-LACHER. As Welch brings it over the timeline, works it to Link, down in the corner, Ella Rigg, couple of bounces, and Starbuck going to commit the personal. That is one of those move your feet. Rigg ready to trigger it in. Link on the way with the 3. It is good. And John, exactly like the varsity did, ringing up some threes off inbounds and off some motion.
Yeah, this ROWVA Williamsfield team really likes to shoot that 3 ball. They do a good job moving the ball around the outside of the key, looking for those open 3-pointers. Saw a lot of that in the varsity contest, and JV already on the board with a 3 here.
And Aaron Welch. Out to Link. Over to Ella Rigg. To okay, I got to get that right. That's Megan Erlacher is 50. 54 is Ella. I now line shift. Taylor Morgan, Olivia Jones, Lauren Johnson, and Riley Smith into the lineup. Shipman dribbling out top, chased by Ella Rigg. Lost it. And Starbuck going to give the foul from behind on Johnson. And so, bring it up the other way. Johnson in the lane. They kick out. Ella Rigg on the way. That one got some rain and off the foot of Olivia Jones and out of bounds. Notice the older Rigg kind of did the same thing there, John, bringing some rain with those shots.
Yeah, high arcing shot.
Haley Hendricks with it now. Turns, has it taken away. Jones dribbling up, lobs the pass, and puts it up.
Wow.
Impressed when the small person can get it in there in the paint. I was going to say, as a coach, suggesting that you lob it in to the 5'1" person near the 6'1" person is normally not the best procedure in the world. And now Haley Hendricks, shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down. They've got Jones up ahead, and she lost it out of bounds. 6:25, clock rolling here in the first half. Mason Shipman across the timeline. Stops in the lane, shoots, shot, won't go. Bunnell the rebound. She's stuffed and fouled there by Smith. And Allie Bunnell will set herself at the free throw line. Ready to put the first one up and on the way. On the way. And good. The bank is open. And Bunnell gets them on the scoreboard with a 7-1 margin. Allie Bunnell ready the second one. It is no good. Hendricks the rebound, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Jones out of there with the rebound. On the run up the near side, runs into Shipman and shoots, misses. Ellerig out. Shot on the way, I believe that's Smith. Shot no good. Mason Shipman out of the rebound, and she'll dribble it up the court. Dribbles down the lane, goes to loop it up, and is fouled. Be ball out of bounds. Foul whistled on Jones. Go under 5 minutes. 7-1 lead. Allie Bunnell shot's no good. Rebound tipped around. Hendricks with it. Dribbles it out. And wings it cross court. Actually saved in by Williamsfield. Dribbling up and over to Jones. Jones shoots shot, travels. – 7-1 lead for ROWVA Williamsfield. Shipman walks it up to Hendricks. Tied up, possession arrow to the Cyclones. Sets herself into Shipman. Shipman pops three. That one well short of the mark. Heaton tries to throw it out of there, batted. And now they throw it out. Ellerig with the steal. Ahead of Shipman and going in the lane she'll go, and foul committed there. Ellerig up at the line. It's 7-1 lead for ROWVA Williamsfield. Down to 3:40 left to go in this first half. Free throws up, no good. And more substitutions back. Addison Link, Megan Erlacher, and Taylor Morgan. Shot on the way. It is good. So 8-1 now. And Grant Bland will take a timeout with 3 minutes left to go here in this first half. 8-1 lead for the Cougars of ROWVA Williamsfield.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
And back here, 8-1 lead here for ROWVA Williamsfield. Abby Starbuck into Mason Shipman. She'll bring it on the way. Under 3 minutes left to go here in this first half. Shipman in the lane to Hendricks. Double teamed. Bunnell trying to get it. And it's snaked out of there by ROWVA Williamsfield. They go back the other way, and Starbuck will commit the foul. That is Megan Erlacher bringing it in. And John, you can see some positive things out here for the Cyclones. Got to put things together a little bit as Welch steps up. I say a real bright spot's been Allie Bunnell. No, she's a junior and is playing with a JV, but missed several years and has done a very good job. Did a great job in the varsity game too.
Yeah, as you mentioned in the varsity game, she's been one of the big improvers of the Cyclones team. Again, as you mentioned, she missed playing basketball for a couple of years, decided to come on the team this year, and she looked pretty good in the varsity contest, was able to snap up a couple rebounds, and doing quite the same here in the JV contest.
fight for it under the basket. On further review, it is Cyclones basketball. Not sure if she had possession before she got across the first down marker. Shipman dribbling. Down the far side, loops it up to Starbuck. Into Hendricks. Shoots shot and got it. 8-3. And now they bring it the other way. Shot, and my goodness, some arc on that. Welch. Fall away shot no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Megan Erlacher. So we go down to a minute 10 and counting here. 8-3. Bunnell with it. Nearly lost it. Got it back. Out to Shipman. Pumps up the long three, no good. And that actually hit the string. Oh. They'll bring it in with 54 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Inbounds to Welch, who will not herself out on a bet. Think about that one, John. Been waiting all night for that one.
I'm sure you have. And just like a lot of your other references, that one has just gone right over my head.
It's an old one. Welch on a bet, John. Oh, young people these days.
I'm lost, man.
Young people these days.
It's just like the Link one. What was that? Link something?
Missing Link. Link is not missing. Shipman driving right in, puts one off the glass, no good. Bunnell had the rebound. Tie up, jump ball will take it to the Cougars. And that's the end of the first half of play. We'll have a very short halftime, and they'll do it all over again. 8-3 lead now for the Cougars of ROWVA Williams Field here. In fact, I'm not even sure if they're going to have a halftime. Maybe I'll sing it, let's go out to the lobby, let's go out to the lobby. No, you don't want to hear that.
I thought earlier we were going to have to break out the national anthem.
Yeah. And nobody wants to hear that either.
No.
It's bad enough they get to hear my intros. They wouldn't have to do the other part, too. I may have gotten a little quick for Mr. Finch on that one. I do that from time to time. I cannot see him through the curtain, so that always makes things kind of tough.
Real guessing game on those intros.
Well, I said tonight I busted something new out, just the circus intro. I hope I didn't pitch that one over your head, too. I thought, why not? Try something a little different. Thought maybe people will be getting tired of the other one. I don't know. Maybe we could turn that into an online poll. Which Greg intro do you like better?
Hopefully
I'd probably get none. Would be the one.
Say hopefully there's not a neither option on that one.
Yeah, there'd probably be none. Would be might be the choice du jour. And now on the floor it is Riley Smith, joined by Lauren Johnson, Ella Rigg, also Taylor Morgan and Jones. Jones trying to dribble, nearly lost it, and that'll be over and back. Violation gives it over the Cyclones here. Into Mason Shipman, back to Starbuck. Took one dribble, back to Shipman. Back to Starbuck. Back to Shipman. Shipman winging in the lane, stolen away, Ella Rigg. Out of there with it, had Jones open. Jones' shot is no good, and the rebound, Janelle Heaton snapping it up. Throws it out to Allie Bunnell, who dribbles with it and has it picked and kicked and still got it inbounds. Back will come the Cougars. Run back the other way. Kick out to Ella Rigg. Shot on the way. And good on the three. They have shot the three very well, have the Cougars here tonight, John.
Yeah, and that's three-point shooting has transferred from the varsity contest into the JV game here. Again, the varsity team was able to knock down quite a few threes. JV team looking to do the same.
Haley Hendricks fouled in there by, oh, the paper's in my hand. It's by Smith. As Hendricks will be up at the free throw line. First one on the way, no good. Ready the second one. On the way, and no good. Rebound chase down in the corner. Up to Johnson, and she'll wing it out in the corner. Hierking shot up, no good. Rebound jumped for. Janelle Heaton takes it away. And off to Shipman. Shipman throws that one, and it'll be batted out of bounds by Smith. Right idea, but couldn't quite get it there. And we've got a timeout by Grant Bland with 7:37 left to go here in this half. An 11-3 lead for the Cougars. They will once again line shift as a pair of Erlachers, Welch, and Link will come into the game. As Grant Bland was, I think, wanting to discuss the offense. As going to work there, 11-3. And John, this is kind of becoming a trend, really. I'm kind of wondering if this is where things are going. I know somebody said it's a possibility this could be the way of the JV game for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep that up for, I believe, the rest of the season is what I heard today. I don't think anything's official, but.
As Megan Erlacher out on the run, goes up with it, and fouled from behind by Shipman. Megan Erlacher looking very point guard-esque, if that is a word. Or two words, technically. 11-3 here. Erlacher free throw is no good. A little hard off the back of the rim. Second one's no good. Rebound, Starbuck with it now in the backcourt. Throws it up to Shipman. Dribbles with it. Holds it up. And Haley Hendricks, shoot shot, no good. Bunnell the rebound, trying to get it out of there. Fight for it. And they'll say a foul coming up. And let's say that was on the floor. So coming back in, Lauren Johnson. And Abby Starbuck having a discussion with the official. I'm not sure what about. And I think there were some discussions going on between players.
That's what I've been able to make out of the situation.
Yep.
Not sure exactly what was said, but
pass will be through the hands of Bunnell and go out of bounds. 11-3 lead here. Inbounds. Comes to Johnson. Johnson will bring it across the timeline here. 6.5 left to go here in this second half, and nearly threw it away and did. As we go back over to the Cyclones here. Inbounds to Shipman. Shipman dribbles down. Comes out to Heaton. She'll shoot shot, no good. Rebound tipped around. And it's going to be off of the Cyclones over to the Cougars. I'll dribble it up on the way. Johnson up with it. Welch dribbling down the lane and fires it back out. Nobody was out there. And Johnson able to track it down. She'll dribble it down. Loop it over to Welch. Welch Out for Link. She'll pump up a three, and another one's good. That's at least the third, John, in this game. And they continue to shoot well from the outside.
Yeah, and that three was from a couple steps behind the line. Kind of a deep one there. Shipman will try to put the three to answer. That one falls a little bit short.
And Welch right through the defense, bounces to Johnson. She'll put it up, miss it. Rebound fought for, and Ella Erlacher will get away from a couple players. They bring it down to Smith, shoots shot, no good. And Mason Shipman down there for the Cyclones. So with 4:56 left to go here in the second half, 14-3 lead. And I believe we kind of wondered that where she held the back of the leg. It's kind of like what you see, again, not to go back to the NFL, but when there's a pile up and you see somebody gets fallen on from behind.
Yeah. Surprised they didn't stop play a little sooner there. A couple of different things I thought could have been called, but.
Well, I think this is one of those. And dare I say that, not that officials would do that, might be trying to get this one in the books. And 14-3 lead here. There'll be two shots upcoming for Addison Link. Link. Ready's the first one. It is no good. Second one is good. Makes one of two. It is 15-3. Abby Starbuck will bring it into Taylor Phelps, who will start it up the floor with 4:56. And pass tipped away. Back the other way comes Link. Put it up, and a foul on Phelps. And we'll have more a host of substitutions when we get back here. There's Link at the free throw line. Missed the first. And in and out we go. We'll catch up with that in a minute. Jones, one of those back into the contest. Second one is up and on the way. No good. Hendricks chases the board down. Off to Phelps. Phelps will dribble it up, wing it into the lane, and Link will pick it off. Out to Johnson, who will let it go. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here. Link going to go out as Morgan will come in. Ella Rigg underneath the basket, looking to bounce it in. And nice block there by Hendricks. Stays in front. Allie Bennell gets the carom and loops it out to Hendricks. Hendricks up to Phelps. So 3.5 left to go here. 16-3 lead for ROWVA Williamsfield. Over to Heaton. Heaton, couple dribbles. Throws it to, tried to throw it to Starbuck. And is pulled out of there by Morgan. Throw it under the basket. Ella Rigg puts it up, puts it in for the Cougars. It is now 18-3. Under 3 minutes left in this game. Taylor Phelps dribbling up there. Nearly picked by Johnson, and it'll stay with West Prairie. As Phelps brings it in to Starbuck. Bounces back, and Johnson picks it off, and Starbuck going to give the bump. And it'll be ball on the sideline. Ready to trigger it inbounds will be Ella Rigg. Inbounds to Johnson. Down it comes. And wide open shooting the three. And Janelle Heaton gets it over to Taylor Phelps. So as it tapped away from behind, it'll stay with West Prairie. 2:20 and counting here. 18-3 lead for the Cougars. As Starbuck going to try to trigger it into Phelps. Gets it, throws in the lane, stolen away by Erlacher, out to Jones. Jones had a little trouble gathering it in, now lobs it for Johnson, quickly out. On the way with the 3 is Morgan, no good. Erlacher the rebound, shot no good, tipped, volleyballed around a little bit, and a tie-up finally. Tie-up will go over to the Cyclone, or actually to the Cougars, and Megan Erlacher will trigger it inbounds. Megan Erlacher shot over Haley Hendricks, got her own board. Out to Johnson, over to Ellerig. She'll pump 3. It is no good. Heaton the rebound. Threw it right out to Jones, who pumps the 3. It rolls out. And the rebound fought for on the floor. Tie up. It'll be West Prairie basketball. Smith back in. Megan Erlacher goes out. As we count down a minute left to go in the ball game. Taylor Phelps comes up with it. Several dribble, throws it to Starbuck. Picked up her dribble. And Grant Bland will take a timeout there. Actually, I think he's just going to call a quick timeout and not even going to sort of not take it there. One of those oopsie timeouts. Phelps with the inbounds. She'll be blocked and fouled there by Lauren Johnson. And it'll come in. It'll be Starbuck triggering it inbounds. And Allie Bennell, she'll put up shot off the side of the backboard. No good. Ella Rigg will pull it down and be ahead of the pack. Up in the lane, put it up and put it in. 20-3. Phelps with it over to Heaton. Heaton dribbling out top, fires it in the lane over the head of Bennell. Out of bounds. It'll stay here with West Prairie. And this will tick down here. And that's the end of the ball game. 20-3, the win for the Cougars of ROWVA Williamsfield here. And John, any last thoughts?
Well, the JV contest wasn't as exciting as the one that we had last week, but definitely, you know, it's nice to get the kids out there, give each player a little bit of run time, get them out on the floor. And, you know, you're always looking to improve throughout the season, and that's just one of the ways that you're able to do so. So it's always good to see some of these players get out there on the court.
It is. And so we'll be back in your ears, I believe, after the holiday. So happy holidays to all from all of us here at TSSR Game Time Live. You have been viewing TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.